time seeing the movie?
Yeah, actually my second time, yeah. I saw it about a week before, just at home on DVDs, just because I wanted to see it. I didn't want it to be the first time I saw it there, so just to get me ready for it.
What was it like?
Yeah, no, it was really good. I was quite nervous because obviously it's quite it's a lot different to anything else I've done. And, yeah, and obviously the accent as well, and just yeah, it was good to see it sort of went down well. Yeah.
Wow. I think last night we put up a thread. I think right after we seen the movie, we put a thread up and posted reviews. There was over 20,000 hits within a couple of hours.
Yeah?
How does that make you feel?
Wow, no, he's really good. Yeah.
I mean, they're so excited.
It's amazing.
Fans are just ecstatic. They're waiting for us to get out and give more reviews. But the movie was awesome too.
I can't imagine it. Yeah. I wasn't expecting so many people there.
Yeah, over 20,000 hits on the site right now. Last night, we would post and give them a little review about it, and it would take us 5 minutes, and then right after we did that, it was 5 more pages of responses. We couldn't even keep up.
Wow.
It's pretty awesome.
That's really cool.
You're doing something right. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, it's lovely, yeah.
That's not hard to believe at all. People love you. Yeah. All right, so is there any excuse for Dave's, Luke's, Malachi's, or Michelle's behavior? How easy is it to forgive and forget? And that's a heavy question.
Yeah, I don't know. It is quite a roller coaster they go through, really. And I think they sort of have to sort of grow up quite quickly, and they act quite. I mean, they're 16, and you wouldn't really sort of think that with the stuff they get up to, and I think it just sort of has to end quite badly, and it does in the end. So yeah, it's quite cool.
And what did you think about the whole artsy thing about it? Because I thought it was really unique.
Yeah.
You know, the colors and stuff. Do you know if that meant anything, the oranges and all that? Or is that just something they just threw in and it worked?
Yeah, I think that was just down to really the direct Glenn and Lisa. I think they come from quite, they did a few little short films before. And I think they're quite sort of arty kind of people. And yeah, it looked really cool. Because we didn't know how, because I never saw anything when we were filming it, what it was going to look like and that. So it's cool to see it, yeah. And especially on the big screen. That's the first time I saw it on the big screen. It looked cool.
Yeah, the acting was awesome. I mean, you guys, your chemistry, everybody was great. But we were just as interested in the visual, too.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty neat because we've never, we're a fan of you and your acting and all that. But we also were oh, look at them. They got all this, neat artsy things going on. So that was just pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we loved it as a whole.
Yeah, I think the whole look as well, with the costumes and my strange hair thing.
Yeah.
I think it was
just the quiff?
The quiff, I think that's what they call it, yeah. But yeah, I think it was just really, really cool, really. It was just really sort of fresh and new, yeah.
So, as a whole, what did you get from making the movie? As an actor now that I think it's 3 characters outside of Ron.
Yeah.
And what was it with Cherry Bomb that you really kind of left with? I guess?
Yeah, I really like the whole relationship triangle thing between all 3 of them, and the fact they're set in Belfast as well is really cool, because usually Belfast films are all about religion and the troubles and stuff like that, and this one is just, you don't get any mention of that at all, so it's
also, I mean, we know that you said you were really interested in the script. We know, when you did driving lessons, you're I get to drive and all that good stuff. But so, what was it about Cherry Bomb? Was it you just wanted to really branch out there as an actor and just do something a little bit more extreme, or was there anything about it that stood out to you when you originally looked at it?
Yeah, I guess it was just quite a challenge, really. The accent as well. I was quite interested in seeing how that would go, but. Yeah, it went all right. I think it helped that the other 2, Rob and Kim, were also didn't speak that way as well, so we could kind
you all
of
helped each other.
Yeah, that's it. We were all learning together, so that made it a lot easier. And yeah, and it was quite scary because we were on the set. All the crew speak that way as well, and it was we did feel quite a bit of pressure to kind of get it right.
And what about any particular scenes, when you went back and watched the movie? How many times have you seen it now? Or 2.
That's the second time.
So when you watched it again, were there any scenes that that you had any fond memories of, or anything that stood out and you're just oh, that was just any kind of...
Yeah, I guess the thing that stands out was probably the love scene was quite quite a big thing for me and Kim, because I think it was both new to us, because neither of us had done anything like that before, and we're both quite nervous about it. But
we read like y'all did crossword puzzles. Is that true?
oh yeah, we did.
Puzzles? Did you?
In between takes.
Because we never know. You know how the press is. We never know if it's really true or not, or
sure,
like the
yeah,
quotes that you've made. But the fans were just like, they did crossword puzzles. Did that work?
We did. Yeah, that was the kind of. I think they did help, because it's sort of
Take the awkwardness.
Yeah, definitely, and it was good in the end. 'Cause after the first few takes, we kind of felt a bit more comfortable about it, and
yeah. Well, that's good.
yeah, so
yeah.
it's
The
good.
important part about it is like when you're comfortable in your
Yeah,
situation.
yeah.
So yeah.
It was actually worse watching it back, I think.
Yeah,
Actually
yeah.
doing it.
Was
And
your
what
family
about-
with you?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Yeah.
My dad was sitting behind me. Yeah.
Oh wow,
so.
that must have been pretty awkward.
Oh,
like,
you
the eyes
mentioned
of
your
death.
nan before too. Like was that?
Oh yeah.
Was that? Did she see it?
My nan's seen. She hasn't seen it yet. No. Yeah. I don't know how my nan would really feel about it, but yeah, I think it's quite sort of tastefully. It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's not really too graphic.
No, it really was. The set was really artsy.
Yeah.
And what about? I also had a question too about the lock and key chain things y'all wearing. Did that mean anything? Is that like a bromance kind of thing? Because
I
y'all
don't
were,
think.
you know.
You mean like the padlock
Yeah,
necklace
because
thing?
in the pictures, like one of you has like a lock and one has a key.
Oh yeah, he did have a key.
Yeah.
I, mean, I wasn't really aware
We
of
were
that.
thinking like
actually,
something was
so-
going on, but then like, what is that?
Maybe, yeah. I don't think it was really. I think it's a bit of a fluke, really.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
We thought there was something behind it, but that's cool.
At Snitch Seeker, we had a kind of a fun question. Which character are you more attracted to, Michelle or Hermione? Just the comparison.
Both very different, quite opposite actually.
Yeah.
I don't know really. You mean as in the characters?
In the
not as
characters, yeah. Not Emma Watson, Kimberly, no. Yeah.
I don't know really. I guess Michelle, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Either one really. They both got their good points.
Yeah. Is it her like aggressive nature, something like that?
Yeah, she's quite sort of mysterious, I guess. And she's
Yeah.
quite. There's something quite cool about that. Yeah.
And what about the music? Because you know we're big fans of the soundtrack, and we know you're a big music fan.
Yeah.
What did you think of the bands? Have you listened to
Yeah.
them?
No, I really like the soundtrack. It's really.
Because we
cool.
interviewed David Holmes like about a week ago.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah, he's so nice.
I've not met him. I've never
Oh,
met him.
okay. He was really sweet. He told us a lot about the music, and we've been kind of following it. But we're like, we know Rupert likes a lot of different bands, so we're wondering if any of the bands that you liked, or did you listen?
Yeah,
have you
it was-
listened to it?
I've heard David Holmes' new album, and some of the tracks are on that. And yeah, I really like it. It's really cool. It's
was
some of it's
one-
quite trippy and.
There was one called Fly Killer. That's
Oh
one of the
yeah.
bands on there. You gotta listen to them. They're pretty cool.
Wicked. Yeah, I would do.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of good bands. So the music really fit in with the
It
movie.
did, didn't it? Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it all kind of came together. So.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
I want to know about Belfast in general. Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
get out a lot? Did you?
Yeah, we did. It was really good because the crew and that we all got quite close, and sort of every night we were. So they were quite keen to show us all the places and stuff like that. And yeah, there's some good places. It took me a while to sort of get into the whole Belfast thing because it's quite. It is like in the film you see it is sort of like it is changing. It's sort of rebuilding, and because they had a lot of troubles like in the past and that and.
Was there more to that too? Like we know it ends, and I guess the friendship's okay, and
Yeah.
So I know as fans we're like, well, what happened next, or what's this, or what's that? So you didn't like go to jail or anything, right? Did anybody?
I don't know actually. It does sort of just leave you thinking.
But sometimes that's good because the audience can take it and interpret it, you know,
Yeah,
to their
yeah,
own. So sometimes that's okay to do that.
Yeah.
We were just like talking.
yeah. I think he probably would have gone to prison. I think.
You think so?
Well,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, we didn't think. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
We were just happy that Luke's brother went to jail. We really like that little.
Oh yeah,
throw
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, because at least he was the only one that really deserved it.
Oh,
I couldn't. Yeah. So if the opportunity ever presented itself, would you like to play a character like Luke?
We mean, yeah, maybe someone a bit more confident and
Yeah.
a bit more crazy would be quite cool. Yeah, yeah.
You like throw yourself out there. And crazy, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah, the fans want to see you in like a crazy role. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
But this was totally opposite of Ron. It was very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So it's cool.
So when you got home, like after shooting everything, how was it coming out of Malachi's crazy, mad story? I mean, obviously you said that you had a good time shooting it, but
Yeah.
I guess even the character behind how it was at.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was weird because straight after that I went on and did Wild Target, pretty much like a month in between really, and so we quickly had to sort of to get out of that. It took me a while to get out of the accent really, because we were there for a month. We were there for a month and got quite quite into the accent, but yeah, no, it was good. I think it was all in the hair really, because every night when the quiff went, there was a lot of the characters in the quiff.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and Kat Kirk, she mentioned something like she told you guys to do your R's or like a pirate or something like that.
Oh yeah, she did say something like
Did
that.
that
Yeah,
help or little tidbits? Little
it did,
things
yeah,
like that?
because there's loads of it's a weird accent because it's got so many different it's like Scottish, Welsh, God knows what else. There's a lot of little tiny details in it that are quite different. There's quite a lot of different types of the sound as well, which is so everyone has a different sound to them, and it was quite tricky to get it right.
And I know also too, I guess it was another interview a while back, you said one of the challenging scenes was the pool scene was the fight scene.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, that was
there any
quite
other
hard
ones
because
that
it was quite physical because we were sort of in and out of swimming pool and sort of fighting and stuff like that. So it was,
is that like an all day kind of shoot or?
yeah, we were at that pool for 3 weeks, something like that. Most of the film was done at that pool, and yeah, it got quite intense because we all have to get, obviously when we got wet we had to get out and dry off and do it again.
Wow.
It was quite a hard bit, but it was good fun though.
Did you have to go through any special training to do that, or it was just throw you in the pool?
No, it was just
take care of it.
We didn't have any. There was no stunt people.
Just wing it and go at it. And
Just basically just fight it really.
Yeah.
That was it really.
That's pretty cool.
In the future, are you going to have to do more special training for, say, Deathly Hallows, something like that?
Yeah, because you think there's a lot more sort of action stuff. Particularly for Ron as well, has got some quite
Stunts coming up?
Yeah. So
Are you excited about that?
I am. Yeah, I do like all the stunts in that because the footage is really fun this time.
Oh yeah.
It was a little bit painful.
Yeah.
But it was good fun. Yeah.
We heard about the broom thing. Was that painful?
Yeah, it was good. They did make me a chair. They made this mould. I had to sit in this gelatin thing.
Yeah.
A gelatin thing?
Yeah,
That's funny.
to get a mould of my
Yeah.
and to make it more comfortable, and they sort of made this padded seat and that, which kind of did help a lot. Yeah.
So it made it more comfortable. Okay, well that's good. Because you have to sit there for a long time too, right?
Yeah, I was under for ages, and it does get quite sore. It's going to look cool, I think.
Yeah, we're excited about that too.
Last question now, guys. Okay. Well, Rupert Grint wants to know your last book, film, and album that you listened to, bought, whatever, saw.
Yeah.
Obviously outside of Cherry Bomb.
Right,
the last
yeah.
movie you saw in it.
Okay, the last book. It's probably Deathly Hallows. 'Cause, I read it again as well, actually, just because we're just about to start the next one.
Yeah.
I think you always kind of do that too, right? To kind of get it refreshed
Yeah,
in
every
your
time,
mind.
just to get it in my head, yeah. So, that was the last book. What was it? I think film.
Film and album.
The last film, Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh, I've been wanting to see that.
It's really good, yeah.
Is it?
Really cool, yeah. And last album. I don't know actually. I don't really buy albums anymore because it's just on iTunes. I just get sort of tracks really.
That's kind of how the technology is now too. Just download
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe last thing you listen to completely.
I go through different
Yeah.
phases of music really. At the moment I'm sort of into the Clash a bit now. Yeah.
Clash?
Yeah.
Clash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you seen Say Anything with John Cusack and the whole Clash thing?
Oh, no, I haven't
it's the
seen
80s.
that.
I'm telling my age. I'm not going to say nothing about that.
Cool.
So
Well, thank you so much.
Cheers, yeah, thanks, yeah.
You know that
Yeah.
this is it for you, so
Yeah, you've had a long
taking
day.
time out
No,
for
that's
us.
alright. No, it's been
Yeah,
fun. It's been
definitely.
good.
Definitely. We do appreciate it. Thank
Yeah,
you so
no,
much.
me
The
too,
fans are going to be
yeah.
so excited to hear about this. So.
Oh, cool.
Thanks for everything.
And thanks for my t-shirt as well.
Which one? Oh, from yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's wicked, yeah.
I got to go back and tell her. She's going to be, yay, all right, you got it. Good. All right, cool. All right. Thank you.
Nice one, thanks, yeah. Yeah,
All right. Thanks.
See you later. Yeah, I knew.
I know. My friends right now are at the Cherry Bomb screen and they're watching it again. They're like,
really?
yeah. I'm going to go ahead and slip in and watch it again. So, all right.
Thanks.
All right. Be careful. Take care.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah.
All right. Bye.
See you soon.